So this is a tutorial on a stock market game that we are going to play for fun, and we're going to have a little competition from now until the end of the course to see who can make the most money. So you will be provided with a template that looks like this, and the instructions are you have $100,000 to invest in the stock market. After doing some initial research, choose a minimum of 5 stocks or a maximum of 8 to invest in, and your investment can't exceed $100,000. And we're going to use Yahoo Finance to choose our stocks. So what you'll see on this chart is the day or the week that we are going to track. And that's going to be important because we are going to keep track of how things are going. And I'll do maybe a tutorial later on once we get into day 2 or week 2 of doing this. The second column is we're going to name the company that we want to invest in, because we want to know who we're investing in. The third one is we want to have the stock symbol or the short form that Yahoo uses or the stock market uses in order to be able to track, because some companies have multiple stocks and we want to make sure we're tracking the proper stock. We're going to do the opening price per share, so that is the big bolded number we're going to see. Then we're going to purchase a certain number of shares, and the opening price times the number of shares will give us the total value of our stock. I've created a formula, so it's going to do this automatically for you. So let's take a look at Yahoo Finance. So I'm in Yahoo Finance, and I go to the top and I look for a company. So let's say I want to buy some shares in Apple, because that's the first company I thought of. So I see here it's AAPL. So what I want to do in my chart, and it's here in brackets as well. So I want to go to my chart, and I know it's Apple, and the stock symbol is AAPL. That's really important for me because I always want to check the AAPL stock, and I can see it right here as well. Okay, the second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to look at this big number, and I can see that it's changing constantly, but I just need to grab it at a point in time. So I'm grabbing it right now. It's 142.41. That's what I'm going to grab it at. So the price is 142.41. And the reason why it's constantly changing is because people are currently buying and selling shares in Apple. And I'm not going to do my you know what? I'm going to throw in, let's say I buy 200 shares in Apple. And once I do that, I will make sure there's a formula in there for you that just multiplies our share price times the number of shares. So I have now purchased $28,482 worth of shares. I'll do a couple more just so that we can understand how the game works. So let's say I'm going to do Nike. So Nike's symbol is NKE. So here I'm going to put Nike, NKE, and the value is 157.40. And let's say I'm going to buy 100 shares of that for now. And again, I'll make sure that this formula is in for you guys so it automatically updates. And I'll show you how it'll update. I'm going to buy 2 more stocks, and you'll see that it updates automatically. Okay, I'm trying to think of another company here. Let's say I go Coca-Cola. And it's KO. All right, the Coca-Cola company. It's weird that it's KO, but that's what it is, and it's 54.42. And I'm going to buy 250 shares for now. I'm going to change my my tracking in just a moment. And I'll go to 5 because that's what we said we would do. So I'm going to buy McDonald's, sure. McDonald's is 244.34. I've done no research. I'm just doing the chart now. So McDonald's, and what's that short form? MCD. MCD. 244.40. And now what you're going to see is when I put in how many shares I'm going to buy. It's going to automatically update right there for me. And let me buy one more. I'm going to buy Pepsi as well. Why not? So Pepsi is PEP. And their share price is $159.06. And I'm just going to put in some, I'm just defaulting to 100 now as well. So I also need to know what my total is. And your template will have all of this stuff built in, so you just simply need to put in your companies. But to do the total, just so you know, I'm going to use my little sideways M function. I'm going to add all these up. And I'm kind of lucked out. I've got 198.73 as my stock price right now, but I know that I can spend up to $100,000. So maybe I'm going to do this. 205 of these, 105 of these, and now I have about $300 left over. Ooh, that's pretty close. So I can't buy anymore. So I have now done $99,998.57 worth of shares. That's what I own. And every week we are going to check this. And I'm going to show you actually, I said I would do another tutorial, but let's just show you right now. So fast forward, this is frozen. It can never change. You're not allowed to change this. But let's say we're checking this in a week. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to copy this chart. So I've copied everything from day all the way down. And now this is going to be day 2. And I think I will set this up so that this chart's already available for you. And there's only one thing that is going to change. And that is your opening price per share, because that is the only thing that we're allowed to do. So we're not allowed to sell shares, but this is our opening price. So I'd go back to Yahoo Finance a week from now, and let's say Apple is now at 144. So I got this from Yahoo Finance. I'm making this up, but in real life, I would go back to Yahoo Finance and check this. And let's say Nike has dropped down to 156. Coca-Cola has gone up to 56 bucks. McDonald's has gone up to $250. And Pepsi's worth $155 now. So I have done nothing but updated my share price, and then I go down and I look, and awesome. The value of my shares have gone up from 99,998.57 to 100,736. And then that's how we play the game. In week 3, we'll do the same thing. We put in the company name, stock symbol, number of shares, and total value. And then the only thing we change is the updated share price. At the end of our competition, we will see who was able to make the most amount of money. Good luck, everyone. And just to let you know, every year that I have played this with my students, I have never won. So don't make this year the year that your teacher wins the stock market game. Have fun and good luck.